Hi, Kelvin.
Hey, JB, how are you doing?
I'm very good. I am curious, Kelvin, because as the head of the our field communications, you've been to a gazillion field visits. And out of those, I am just curious whether you have any that stands out for you as the most interesting one and why.
Ah, great. Yeah, I've actually been on so many field visits, and I think the most interesting thing about my work is actually going out to the field because you get to meet the clients, you hear their experiences firsthand, and yeah, that is quite inspiring to start your day off by doing that. And yeah, of all the field visits I've been to, there's one actually that stands out for me. There's a
Mhm.
time when there was a video crew in town. We went out to the field to interview a few farmers, and this video crew took out a drone and started recording using a drone. That was the first time
Mhm.
I'd actually seen a drone.
Nice.
And what I remember the most is the whole village came out to witness what was happening. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, it was actually the first time most of the people in the village were seeing a drone, anything that looked like an aeroplane firsthand. So yeah, that was quite a sight. You could see like hundreds of people uh, standing around, and they are pointing at this small thing that is flying out up in the air. So
Mhm.
that was a field visit I'll never forget.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
How
you
about
know,
you?
yeah, for me, I'm actually torn. I'm not sure whether it is the first field visit I had when I was doing my interview to be hired for this position.
Yeah.
You remember when I went and the really nice farmer lady that we visited
Yeah.
gifted me groundnuts. So that always, every time I remember about One Acre Fund and my journey joining One Acre Fund, that stands out for me all the time. Like I felt welcomed even before I actually got the job. Like I went to visit a farmer and she was so excited, and I almost feel like she was like, "This one is under so much pressure, with the interview and all. So let me give him something to go and celebrate." But yeah, that stands out for me. And then I think so that competes with our visit to Zambia. You
Yes.
remember where I was, first of all, we had to enjoy uji and mandazis in the middle of the village and
Yeah.
so many farmers. And then I think I was gifted so many bananas, not bananas, guavas.
Guavas. Yeah.
And you guys were
And you
so
even
jealous because you didn't get any.
I didn't get any. I only got one. And you even got a nickname. I don't know what was happening that day. I don't remember that nickname.
Yeah, so those two for me particularly stand out. And every time I remember, because sometimes the job gets quite intense,
Yeah.
and just to reconnect with why I get to do this job, I remember those two visits, and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly why I keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, so for me, that is what stands out about our field visits at One Acre Fund.
Why am I not surprised that most of the field visits that stand out for you include something to do with food?
But aren't we in the food production business? I mean, we support farmers to produce more food. So I'm actually a very good believer in consuming what I produce.
Yeah.
And so if I work with farmers and they get good harvests and they
Yeah.
share that with me, that definitely makes my day every time. And yeah, I think it's time to get back to serious business.